The soldiers followed Reno Creek until they reached a small stream trickling down from the north. At that point, Custer veered off to the east, leaving Reno to continue along the trail down to Little Sheep Creek, now known as the Little Bighorn River. Reno's men crossed over and charged straight into the Upper Sioux village, sending the villagers fleeing for their lives. Once the people had scattered, the troops set the village ablaze. Word of the attack traveled fast, and soon folks from the lower village came rushing up to where the fight had broken out. Behind the burning village stood a high hill, and the Sioux swarmed up its slopes before charging back down upon the soldiers. Reno's troops fell back, retreating into a patch of timber, but they didn't hold their ground there long. Instead, they broke through to the other side with the warriors in pursuit. I was there when the chaos unfolded and tried to cross the river myself. As the soldiers scrambled to ford the stream, the Sioux picked them off one by one. Once Reno's men had crossed, word came to the warriors that more soldiers were advancing from further down the creek. Hearing this, the Sioux turned back, letting Reno's battered force go. The action shifted west of the encampment, where the Indians gathered near a dry gully close to the river. There they clashed with the soldiers who had taken position nearby. For a good stretch of time, the troops held firm, battling fiercely. But eventually they started giving ground, retreating uphill while fighting every step of the way. As they neared the summit, where the monument now stands, they made one final rush to the top. It was there that the Sioux overwhelmed them, and not a single soldier was left alive. As the dust settled, many of the soldiers' horses bolted, racing northwest toward the stream. The Sioux quickly rounded them up and drove them off. A handful of soldiers made a desperate attempt to flee toward Little Sheep Creek, but the warriors caught and killed them before they could reach safety. The horse I rode took 7 bullets and dropped dead just shy of the ridge where the monument now stands. In that clash, 6 Cheyennes lost their lives, as did a large number of Sioux. It was hard fighting, very hard all the time. I have been in many hard fights, but I never saw such brave men.